are going to look to the left of our information on the screen. And here we have our Venn diagram. We have set A, we have 13. For set B, we have 16. And for the intersection, we're going to look at the information as it relates to the number of elements in a set. So where we have n, the n that we have here, it represents a number, meaning the amount. Okay, so we want to know if there are 6 elements in the set, if we have 8 elements in the particular set notation. So we're going to look on the information. So for number 1, it says the number of elements in set A. So here we're going to look, we have 13 here, and we also have 15. So we're going to have 13 plus 15, which is equal to 28. So there are 28 elements in set A. For set B, we have 15 plus 6, and that is equal to 21. For number 3, the number of elements in a complement. Remember that when we look on the complement of a set, it's everything outside of that set. So here we have 13 and we have 15. So we're going to look outside of A. So we have 6 on the outside and we have 20 on the outside. So I'm going to add those together. 6 plus 20 equal to 26. For number 4, we have number of elements in A union B. So therefore, it's a combination of both. So I'm going to look on my elements here. So I have 13 plus 15 plus 6, which is equal to 34. And that is my number of elements in A union B. For number 5, the number of elements in A union B, and we have this in bracket, we have the complement outside. So A union B, we know what A union B is. It includes 13, 15, and 6. So it's everything outside of it. And when you look, everything outside of this would be 20. So our answer here for number 5 is equal to 20. For number 6, the number of elements in A complement intersecting B complement. So let us look at what A complement is. So everything outside of A would be 6, 20. And it's intersected to B complement. Everything outside of B would be 13 and 20. So our answer for this A complement intersect B complement, it would be the number that is common for both. So it's equal to 20. For number 7, the number of elements A intersecting B, in bracket we have our complement outside of a bracket. So here we have A intersect B. So A intersect B would have been this little area here, and it is asking us for everything outside of this area. So it is equal to 13 plus 6 plus 20. Remember that we have our intersection here, so it's everything outside, so that is equal to. Okay, for our second question, in a group of 60 people, 27 like apple and 42 like mango, and some liked both. How many like both apple and mango? What we can also do, we can look at the number of elements in the universal set. So what we can say is that the number of elements for M union N, it is equal to 60, because that is what we have here, the universal set, it is equal to 60. If we want to find the answer for the persons who like both apple and mango, we can say the number of elements for M plus the number of elements for N minus the number of elements for M union N. So we're going to highlight those details. So number of elements for M, 27, plus number of elements for N, 42, minus the number of elements for M union N, which is 60, So here we have 27 plus 42, 69 minus 60, and our answer here, it is equal to 9. So what they're saying to us is that x is equal to 9. While working this information out, we can check to see if our answer is correct. So here we have another part of the question, and let us say that this is part B. And they're asking us for n, m, number of elements of m only. If they're asking us for the number of m elements of m only, they're not talking about the intersection, which is the persons who like both mango and apple. They're talking about persons who likes apples only. So if we're going to look at apples only, we'll have to take away the intersection, which is x, from 27. So because m is 27, so here I have 27 minus x. But remember that the x that we have here, it is equal to 9. So I'm going to have 27 minus 9. And when I take 9 from 27, my answer is 18. So here, 27x, which is equal to 18. So it is telling me that the persons who like apples only, 18, apple and mango, 9. So now we're going to look at the persons who likes mango only. All right. So here we're going to have number of elements for n only. And for n we have 42 minus x, and which is 42 minus 9, and that is equal to 33. So for mangoes only, we have 33. We can go ahead and check our numbers to see if we're going to get the universal set, which is 60. So if I have 18 plus 9 plus 33, my answer should be 60. If my answer is 60, then you know that your information here is correct. So here I have 18 plus 9 plus 33, and my answer here is 60. So this would be your correct answer. So for this question, they can ask you several different questions. It is your responsibility to look at the question, identify what you're going to start first, give the different sets a particular name. If they are not already named, you can call them X, you can call them Y, R, K, any letter of the alphabet,